You wake up. Before your feet hit the floor, you've already checked your phone. Emails, messages, news. Someone else's emergency becomes your first thought of the day. And just like that, you've lost. Not the day, not yet, but the first move. The Stoics knew whoever controls the morning controls the mind, and whoever controls the mind controls the day. I'm going to show you a 5-minute morning Stoic routine that creates clarity before chaos. No apps, no complexity. Just 3 ancient practices that modern science now confirms actually work. Before we begin, if you're serious about building mental strength and self-control, subscribe to Control and Courage. One idea, one exercise, every video. And if this helps you today, share it with someone who needs to take back their morning. Let's begin. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor, most powerful man in the world, started every morning the same way. Not with advisors, not with strategy, with himself. He wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I have to go to work as a human being.'" The Stoics understood something we've forgotten. The morning is not preparation for the day. The morning is the day. Here's why. Your mind is a blank slate at dawn. No decisions made yet, no emotional debt, no reactivity. For about 90 minutes after waking, your prefrontal cortex, the part that governs judgment, perspective, and self-control, is at peak capacity. The Stoics called this Premeditatio Malorum, the practice of mental preparation. Modern neuroscience calls it cognitive priming. Same idea. What you do first shapes everything that follows. Most people hand that power to their inbox, to the algorithm, to whoever shouts loudest. Stoics take it back. Here's the routine. 3 practices, 5 minutes total. You can do this before coffee, before anyone else wakes, before the world makes demands. Practice 1. Memento Mori. Remember, you will die. 1 minute. Practice 2. Premeditatio Malorum. Visualize what could go wrong. 2 minutes. Practice 3. Morning Resolve. Set your intention. 2 minutes. Let's break each one down. Memento Mori. Latin for remember you must die. Sounds morbid. It's not. It's the most clarifying thought you can have. Here's how you do it. Sit, close your eyes, take 3 slow breaths. Then say this, out loud or in your mind. This day is not guaranteed. I could lose it. I could lose the people I love. I could lose my health, my time, my clarity. So I will not waste this morning on distraction, resentment, or fear. That's it. 1 minute. Why does it work? Death is the ultimate perspective shift. When you remember that your time is finite, trivial things lose their grip. The argument you were replaying, smaller. The email you were dreading, less urgent. The person you were avoiding, worth reaching out to. The Stoics weren't pessimists, they were realists. Seneca wrote, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day." Modern psychology calls this mortality salience. Studies show that when people are reminded of death, they become more generous, more present, and more aligned with their values. You're not being morbid, you're being honest. Now, practice 2, Premeditatio Malorum, the premeditation of evils. This is not positive thinking. This is prepared thinking. Here's the practice. Think about your day ahead. Now ask, what could go wrong? What might frustrate me? Who might test my patience? What might I be tempted to avoid? Write down 3 specific obstacles, not vague worries, concrete scenarios. Example, 1. The 9 a.m. meeting might run over and I'll feel rushed. 2. My colleague might criticize my work in front of others. 3. I might feel the urge to check my phone during deep work. Now, for each one, decide in advance how you'll respond. Obstacle 1. Meeting runs over. Stoic response. I'll set a boundary. I have a hard stop at 10. Let's prioritize the key decision now. Obstacle 2. Public criticism. Stoic response. I'll pause, breathe, say, thanks for the feedback. I'll consider it. No defense, no reaction. Obstacle 3. Phone distraction. Stoic response: I'll put my phone in another room before I start. Decide once, execute automatically. Why does it work? Epictetus said, "What upsets people is not things themselves, but their judgments about things." When you visualize obstacles in advance, you remove the surprise. And surprise is what triggers reactivity. You're not caught off guard. You've already decided. This is not pessimism, this is pre-decision. You're not hoping for a perfect day, you're preparing for a real one. Navy SEALs use this, elite athletes use this. Stoics invented it 2,000 years ago. If you're finding this useful, hit subscribe to Control and Courage, and share this video with someone who's struggling with their mornings. One share could change someone's entire day. Let's keep going. The final practice: set your resolve. Not your to-do list, not your goals, your character intention. Here's how. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be today? Not what you want to achieve, what you want to embody. Marcus Aurelius wrote this every morning. Today, I will meet people who are meddling, ungrateful, violent, treacherous, envious, unsociable. They are like this because they don't know good from bad. But I have seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and I know that the wrongdoer is my kin, not by blood, but by mind, so none of them can hurt me. That's a morning resolve. Here's a modern version. Choose one. Resolve 1. Patience. Today, I will not be rushed by other people's urgency. I will move with intention, not reaction. Resolve 2. Courage. Today, I will do the thing I've been avoiding. I will not let fear choose for me. Resolve 3. Gratitude. Today, I will notice 3 things I take for granted. I will say thank you out loud to one person. Resolve 4. Presence. Today, I will listen more than I speak. I will be here, not in my head. Pick one. Say it out loud, write it on a card, put it where you'll see it. Why does it work? Your brain is a prediction machine. When you set a clear intention, your reticular activating system, your RAS, starts scanning for opportunities to act on it. You're not hoping to be patient, you've decided to be patient. Now your brain helps you notice the moments where patience is required. This is not wishful thinking, this is identity priming. You're telling your brain, this is who I am today. Let's run the full routine. Minute 1. Memento Mori. Sit, breathe, say, this day is not guaranteed. I will not waste it. Minutes 2 to 3. Premeditatio Malorum. Write 3 obstacles, decide your response to each. Minutes 4 to 5. Morning resolve. Choose your character intention, say it out loud. That's it, 5 minutes. Before coffee, before email, before the world gets loud. Now let's talk about the mistakes people make. Mistake 1. Doing this while checking your phone. If your phone is in your hand, you're not doing the routine. You're multitasking. Put the phone in another room. Mistake 2. Skipping it when you're too busy. The busier you are, the more you need this. 5 minutes of clarity saves 2 hours of reactivity. Mistake 3. Waiting to feel like it. Stoicism is not about feelings, it's about practice. Do it even when, especially when, you don't feel like it. Mistake 4. Making it complicated. Don't add music, apps, or rituals. Keep it simple. 3 practices, 5 minutes, done. Here's what changes when you do this daily. Week 1. You notice you're less reactive. Someone cuts you off in traffic, you don't spiral. You've already decided how to respond to frustration. Week 2. You start making better decisions. You're not operating on autopilot. You've set an intention, and your brain is helping you live it. Week 4. People notice. You're calmer, more present, less defensive. They don't know why, you do. Month 3. This becomes who you are. Not something you do, something you are. The Stoics didn't do this once. They did it every day, for decades. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire. He still woke up and did this. You have 5 minutes. Here's your task. Tomorrow morning, before you check your phone, do this. Memento Mori, 1 minute. Remember, this day is not guaranteed. Premeditatio Malorum, 2 minutes. Write 3 obstacles, decide your response. Morning resolve, 2 minutes. Choose your character intention, say it out loud. Set a timer, 5 minutes. That's all. Do it for 7 days. Then come back and tell me what changed. The Stoics knew you don't control the day, but you control the first 5 minutes. And the first 5 minutes, they set everything else in motion. Clarity before chaos. If this helped, subscribe to Control and Courage. One idea, one exercise, every video. Share this with someone who needs to take back their morning. Next, watch the Stoic Email Shield, because after you've mastered your morning, you'll need to master your inbox. See you in the next one.